So I've been YouTubing now about a year and a half, at least seriously, and I'm just in the last, say, couple of months, I've become so much more interested in the operations and the role of trolls. There are so many different kind of trolls here on YouTube, and I've had, I guess an increase of number in them in my channel, and I find it so fascinating. I'm trying to see if I can't, in this short video, get some response from people. If you do have a troll channel, I mean, certainly please post some comments in a troll-like way to help me understand what this is all about. But some of the questions that I have for all those people who either have experienced trolls and you've had people trolling in your channel, or you are a troll, and I would love it if either of those groups would respond. I mean, so here's some of my questions. The first question is, to what extent is this an exercise of freedom of speech? Is it really freedom of speech if you have to have anonymity in order to exercise that free speech? It seems kind of counterintuitive to me. Now, somebody might make that argument, but I would want to hear the argument because it seems like having to skulk in the shadows or needing the cloak of anonymity prevents its own kind of freedom. I mean, it's like being, you get to be free as long as we put you in the cage. I mean, it's very odd. Okay, so that would be the first question. The second question is, to what extent are people who have troll channels, do they basically feel powerless? I mean, it looks like, by the names of some of them and the way that they kind of hide, and there are different kinds, some, the person just doesn't have any uploads and they give comments in sort of snarky ways. But others, I think they're explicitly designed to be recognized as a troll channel. Now, do these people, do they recognize that other people suspect that that person feels powerless, although they're trying to be powerful? Now, does it feel good for the person to pretend to be powerful, really feel powerless, but because no one else knows who it particularly is, that is the way that they feel power? Again, I'm absolutely fascinated with it. It's almost wild. I kind of get a thrill of imagination in trying to ponder some of these questions. Okay, so here's, I guess the last question is, how many of the troll channels out there are people who have other channels and then they also have a troll channel? I mean, are the people who are trolls just a troll, so there's a person on YouTube and they're just trolling around and that's what they do? Or are a lot of the troll, like what percentage of the channels that are troll channels are like a backup channel or a side channel of people who have other pages? And I guess maybe the final question would be, how would people define trolling? I mean, what does it mean to be a troll of different sorts? I mean, if you just go post negative comments, say you have a bunch of channels and then you post a bunch of thumbs down, but you don't leave any comments, is that trolling? I mean, what exactly do people mean by trolling? And please, I would love to learn more about this. Okay, thanks.